Now, I was looking at some more stuff on this KX, and, you know, the seat still looks pretty good shape on the side here. It's not stained or discolored. The airbox here isn't scratched real bad by motocross boots. That kind of tells me that this bike was not raced. But there's another thing on these 06s especially that tell me that this bike was not only not raced, but probably not ridden hard on any single track or gotten hot. And that's because you might be able to see it. You can't really see it. But right here, these radiator hoses, there's a Y. 2 hoses down to this hose. Now, on the 06s, they were plastic. Black plastic. And if this thing was ridden in single track, or it was ridden very hard in motocross, this bike would get so hot that that plastic Y would melt. That's why in 07, they changed that Y to aluminum. This one's still got the plastic one. That tells me there's no way this thing could be ridden that hard or abused. Or that Y wouldn't be there. So that is more good news. The shock does not seem to have a bunch of residue on it. Now, it also hasn't been used. It hasn't went through the stroke much. But the fact that there's no shock fluid on the shock or fork oil dripping all over the fork makes me think that this bike was probably sitting on a stand, was not sitting on its own weight. So that's fantastic. And I'm not even seeing a crazy amount of dry rot on this dust seal like you'd think you'd see from a bike that's set for 10 years. Now I'm looking up here at the triple clamp, and I'm seeing a lot of discoloration right here on the side of the triple clamp, and then also like a indention there, a couple of them, like there used to be something laying here. This makes me think that maybe, I don't know, there had to be something up against that for a long time. I don't know what it is. Then you can also see they have serviced the forks before. You can see that mark on the cap. Perhaps the most disturbing are these handguards. Look at this, guys. I don't think that's from trees. I think that's from the road. I think that's got to be from concrete. I don't think trees are going to do that in that way. So I don't know.